That was my dad. There you go.
Who's got it? Who's got it? Push it.
Look at leg work, baby!
Chris.
Go, Vince! Woo! Go, Vince!
I know why.
Let's go, Jim!
Pass!
Go, Diego!
Go, Diego!
Go, Diego! Go! Yes, sir!
Had a little absence with our big man, you know, carrying defenders with him and being that big target. And I know you like to have that big target out there. What is it like to come back and play such a great game tonight?
It feels amazing, especially because it was a home game, so it felt like kind of like a welcome back game. And I didn't expect to do as well as I did, honestly, because my practice this week was kind of slow. But to come out and just show that an injury is nothing but something that just slows you down for a little bit is just, it's great.
And you got to be impressed with your teammate. I mean, as you guys call him, D-Snides, he goes out there, and I think he had like 7 receptions last week, and was a key component to the offense. So you got to say hats off to him for filling in for you. I mean, it is a team sport, and but we're happy to have you guys back, and I'm sure Braden is too. You're a hard man to cover, so, and hopefully those cross routes, hopefully we limit the holding and we can actually let those take place, because there's been, 2 beauties like that have been called back and holding in the last 2 weeks. So any other thoughts about this one and moving on to your next opponent?
I think that next week it's going to be another challenge. I think we're ready to face it, and I think it's going to be a great game. That's it.
Perfect. No swag chain?
Not this week. Too busy playing.
Hey, I got you, man. You got mixed feelings on that, I know, but
it just felt good to be on the field. I wasn't even worried about it.
No, it was good, I'm sure, for the whole team. I think it brings up the morale too when you got all your starting guys and your playmakers out there.
Yeah.
But great night again, and you guys, you got another one coming up. I believe it's Valhalla.
Yeah, Valhalla.
So and I believe that they lost to Santana across the way. So you still got the 2-4-0 Santana. But I'm telling you, I said it when I saw it on the calendar. You guys, that's going to be a huge game, and the El Cap game too. So those are playoff implications if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
So you guys should be, but the old cliche, one game at a time, right?
Yeah.
So, and how about your game tonight?
I thought it was great to get out there. I thought everyone blocked really well. We came out really strong in the first quarter. A lot of energy throughout the whole team, and most of all, I thought the defense did great. I mean, what was it? 6 points they gave up the whole game. Just one play that broke away, but they were strong the whole game. Blocking was great all around, and I just thought it was a really great game.
And how about your big plays in the game?
Yeah, I thought the first one, my touchdown, it was just the blocking everywhere, and B.O.'s read I thought was great. There was nobody out there. It's really on him and the people blocking around me. There was nobody there. I didn't even have to break any tackles, and that's really just all on them. They did a great job.
And where do you take, I mean, a great night for you tonight. Where do you take this into the next week, and your thoughts on how you attack Valhalla next week?
I mean, tomorrow we're back here early for film, see what I can improve on, take that into consideration next week in practice. Yeah, and really just lock in for that Valhalla game. It'll be fun.
And you guys I know it's, you got to keep that short memory. I mean, you did win, enjoy it for one day.
Yeah.
But, you know, you guys are now 5-0, and your east side down the street, you guys they're also 4-0, so, or 5-0. So you guys should be pretty happy. I mean, Santee's the city of champions right now, if you think about it. So, as mentioned before, I'm sure in the back of your mind, you're looking at those 2 games at the end of the season. They're going to be pretty huge.
Yeah, those will be exciting, but I think we just got to take it one game at a time and focus on what's on our plate right now.
And do you think any things you need to clean up offensively, defensively, that will help you in the long run?
I think we'll see tomorrow on film what I can do better. Blocking I could probably improve on, but we'll see tomorrow on film.
Well, you guys had a great game, and as always, I think that your calling card, your second half, is usually full speed ahead, and you guys just come out with a whole different mindset.
Yep, I thought the team really locked in. When it was 14-0 at half, we knew the job wasn't done and that we needed to go put more points on the board, and that we had left points out there, especially in the second quarter. Yeah, and I thought we came out and played great in the second half.
Well, my partner Ramon picked you guys to be real close. He thought Mount Miguel after the game they played against Crawford, but apples to apples, I figured you guys would win by a couple of touchdowns. So, I mean, it is what it is. But as you know, we don't want to get too cocky going into any game, because any given Friday night, somebody's going to win that game. So, great night tonight. Congratulations to all the pack and yourself too.
Thank you.
And like I said, short memory, you got to get into the film room and figure out how to correct some things and go on and hopefully pull a W out against Valhalla.
For sure.
Thank you for your time. All right, Braden, so another notch in your belt.
Yeah.
The Pack's, you know, you guys are already playing your first league game and came out. I don't want to demoralize, you know, your opponent, but I'm sure you guys came out confident, but I'm sure you weren't overconfident. I'm sure Coach Ash said to pretty much keep that in consideration. They did win. They beat a Crawford team that's not doing too well, but hey, a win's a win, and that brings everybody up, so the morale's good. That's going to obviously be some type of adversity you're going to be facing, because they want to win too, obviously, and then missing 2 games. So would you say it's another tale of 2 halves? I mean, you guys were really punching it in the second half.
Yeah, honestly, we started off strong. We had 2 touchdowns in the first 3 plays on offense, and obviously that's a recipe for success. But yeah, we faltered a little bit in that second quarter, but we were able to pick it back up. We're always finish strong. That's kind of what we do. You know, we knew they were going to be a physical team. We knew we'd have to play a full game if we wanted to win. So.
Well, and all these league games, as you know, these are all huge games. Whether you're playing Valhalla, whether you're playing Mount Miguel, those are big games. From here on out, really, I mean, you might as well look at it as a playoff game, because it's going to be pretty close in the valley.
Mm-hmm.
The hills is actually, it's amazing. You guys kind of flip-flop.
Yeah.
But lastly, I mean, what do you think your overall performance as opposed to other performances? I know last week you only had a walkthrough. That was pretty much your practice. So to show up like you did, and here's your key stat: you're not throwing picks.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's been my issue throughout my entire career, is taking care of the ball. You know, I've had my fair share of turnovers in my sophomore and junior year, so I've